Come on, everybody, let's start the show. A quick ahoy hoy and away we'll go. Richard's got a minifig and Flynn's got a pin. The gang's all here and it's time to begin. Tricky Bricks roll call. Moto, Holly, Kara, and sometimes Blair, Clicky, Logan, Ms. Thing and Angela, and Thunderman Ho! Now you're here to grab your bricks and let's go to the Tricky Bricks Build and Check Show!
Ahoy, hoy, friends.
Ahoy, hoy, friends. How's it going? Welcome.
Can't see you.
No. Hi, everybody. How's it going? What? And now he's just walking away.
Now I can see you. Oh, that's so much better.
We go away for a couple weeks and then suddenly just have forgotten how to do everything.
Yeah, but the sound was on. I think.
I think so. We'll see. Anyway, hey, everybody. How's it going? It's Sunday. We were gone last week.
Yeah,
we were
went
camping, which was super fun on at Mount Diablo State Park.
Yep.
I will say it was cool, but I will say that this is their merch was uninspiring. I'll just say that. This is actually got this last year, and it is it's still applicable because they're still selling it.
Well, Moto sets a high bar for national park
It's true.
merch.
It's true. But hey, speaking of, no, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go. Well,
Yes.
no, there are people in the green room, obviously, but it's yeah, they are like otherwise occupied at the moment. But hey, Oliver, we do 5-star camping. I'm just saying,
5-star meaning like comfy.
Some
camping.
may call it glamping. Personally, I see it as like being comfortable.
What, like we don't have doilies,
No,
right? There's
I
no
don't-
doilies, but we do have a blow-up mattress and like a little gazebo.
I don't want to sleep on a rocks. I'm sorry. One of the campsites we went on, if we had slept like on the actual ground, it would have been quite painful.
Yep.
But
Well,
hey,
you were a Boy Scout, and I used
was
to
a
do
Boy Scout.
backpacking, so we've earned our comfort.
I made really good fires this last weekend. I'm
That's
just
true.
gonna say. Anywho, hey, so we're gonna go a little bit out of order,
Okay.
Today, but hey, from across the bay,
Here
she is.
It's Minifigchick.
hey, Kara, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, we are good. I'm gonna.
Wow, you got your Bob Fosse going.
Yeah, you had your jazz hands.
Sorry.
So hey, how's it going? How's things?
Things are okay.
You've been building?
I've been collecting parts. I'm looking for my mouse. My mouse just disappeared. I have no idea where it went. No, I haven't been building, but I've been collecting and looking.
You could always make one out of Lego.
And moving in swiftly from the Pacific Northwest, it's Holly.
Holly.
Hoi, hoi. Hi, everybody.
How are you doing?
Good. Just trying to get situated. It's been a few weeks, so I had to like reboot my computer and sort of get everything cleared.
Yeah,
Studio
same.
back
It's
again.
been a little minute.
Yep.
Been a minute. And finally, from the middle left-hand side of the United States, where burritos reign supreme,
What?
it's Moto.
I was gonna ask if
Hey,
we're
Moto,
eating
I
a
waited
breakfast
for as
burrito.
long as I possibly could, so I could see you chewing, and I was like, I'll give him, but yeah. Anyway, enjoy.
Here I am.
Hey, it is the Sunday Brunch Bunch, so enjoy your burrito, I say. But gosh, hi everybody. It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you.
But Lego was not slacking while we were
Oh
away.
man, they were
No.
not slacking while they were away. I've picked a bunch of highlights, which at this point are like super old news, probably.
Yeah.
But you know, we had other things
Yeah.
to do that were
Pressing.
occupying our time in the last couple of days.
I will personally appreciate the catch up because I have not been keeping a pulse, and I know I just see the noise, but I'm not really like digesting any of it. So this will be great to kind of catch up on everything.
Yeah, I had to catch up too. Like between camping and honestly, like I've completed. Oh yes, I have now completed officially my first semester of college.
Yeah.
Who was a straight A student? This guy.
Please do it.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. The grades came in, and yep, I did get straight A's for the first time in my life
Awesome.
ever. So it was like pretty cool.
That means you'll make the is it the dean's list for high GPA students?
I hope so. I hope that happens because yeah, I should have. I don't know. They haven't had the GPA part of it hasn't come out yet, so I don't like honestly know. But
We can get a bumper sticker that you will have never seen before that says "My husband is an honor roll student."
Honor roll, yeah.
That's amazing.
I think they should give you the little stickers, little kindergarten stickers, and just
yes,
you'll have your shirt will just be all stuck up with little stickers everywhere.
Gold stars.
that's all I want. I don't need the diploma. I just want the stickers.
You just want gold stars.
Or the pen. You need the pen that you can show off on the show.
A pen?
Yes.
I have a pen I can show off on the show.
Yeah, do it. Let's see it.
How did you know this? Like, I mean, I wasn't gonna show it, but I was excited. So I took a class yesterday at the Makerspace on how to use a CNC router. So I now can officially use the CNC router at the Makerspace. I'm super excited about it.
Gonna be routing so much stuff.
And my teacher pulled out this pen, and I was like, "Oh my god, where did you get that?" And he was like, "He's like on Amazon." I was like, "Oh," he was like, "I have an extra one. You can have it." Like I'm just like very excited about the pen.
Okay.
But yeah, it's this like old school.
That kind of pen. I was talking about like the pen like you put on your shirt.
Oh, a pen. Okay, I thought you said pen. Sorry, but I showed off a pen.
English is a hard language, y'all.
That looks like that's a Newler's, isn't it? That's a Newler's pen.
No, it looks like maybe a Jinhao.
It's a pilot varsity.
Oh, okay.
Disposable fountain pens.
It's so cool. It's so cool, and it makes me feel like a librarian when I write with it.
You want?
I'll bring you some ink. I'll bring you a real fountain pen. How about that?
I know Richard is getting like silent excitement out of the fact that I'm into a pen because that means more pens will come to the house.
I do like pens. I'm gonna dip your curls in the inkwell.
Yes, that's awesome. See. Anyway, but speaking of pens,
Now,
how about some pins?
Can you sign a Lego brick with a pen like that? I don't think so.
No.
You can't.
Well-
You have to use a Sharpie.
You'd have
If
to
you-
find the right kind of ink.
If you
Yeah, I
press
guess
hard
that's
en-
true.
I guess if you press hard enough, you could do some scratch-eaty on there.
Yeah, there you go.
You
I just want a giant feather one. Like I want one that has. I'm just gonna attach a giant feather to this one.
But to like tape it on to go with your pearl
You'd be
chain.
like, my nom de plume is.
Wow, you guys.
Yeah, I'm going full.
But speaking of pins,
Yeah,
Holly,
speaking of pins,
Okay.
Holly, who's got pins?
I think Holly does.
I wish I had a writing pen just to be sarcastic, but I don't.
No.
I'm sure you'll find other ways.
Love your confidence in me.
150%
Okay.
all times.
Come on.
Are we ready to do
Who's
pens?
going
Yeah,
first?
who's going
Yeah,
first? Holly.
It's for pen pals.
Okay, I have a fun one.
Pin pals.
Have a
Oh my
fun
god,
one.
why didn't we do that a long time ago?
So, yeah. So it's the Postal Service.
What?
I know. So they did a 20-year reunion tour of the Postal Service. It was the Postal Service and Death Cab for Cutie. But the fun thing is we went on mine and Eric's 20th anniversary from when we started dating. So this was kind of like the soundtrack to us dating. And I don't know if they've ever toured that album. It's a 20-year-old album, and it was only one release. And I think they did a handful of shows back in 2003 or 2004 or whatever it was. So that was our 20-year anniversary date night to go to the Postal Service for a 20-year-old album tour.
I love it as a story.
Did they mail it in, or was it a good show?
Oh, I
show.
see what you did
Oh,
there.
that was a reach.
Wow.
That was a reach.
Wow. Okay.
It was a really good show. It was a really good show.
Did they deliver?
They did deliver. Yes, that's the one.
Sleet nor snow.
Yeah, we got the whole package.
Yes. The whole package. Oh my goodness.
Cara
Okay.
is amused.
I think bemused is more.
Bemused.
And
Yes.
they're just weird pens. I'm like, they just look weird.
Oh, bemused. Okay, can I just real quick? I gotta say, no. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing pins. Cara.
All right. Not knowing all the Lego stuff that's come out, I thought I'd celebrate the stuff I know has come out with Astronaut Goofy.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, cool.
I like his bemused expression trying to figure out how to put his hat on.
Bemused is the word of the day. Kids. Bemused. All right. Moto, where are we going today?
We're going to an estate sale where I rescued this pin that was going to be thrown away. And the irony of it is the solution to pollution, you.
That
That's cool.
is pretty amazing, I gotta say.
Wow, that looks like it predates Woodsy the Owl.
That's really
It's got some plastic homemade goodness to it. Nice little tin pin, so vintagey.
that is fantastic.
There you go. The solution to pollution.
Fantastic. All right. Is it us now?
Yeah.
I always ask that like it's not gonna
Like
be.
who else would it be? I've got the little bitty teeny
Baby
tiny Hulk.
Cute.
Right there.
Cutie.
Don't make me angry, Mr. McGee.
You wouldn't like when I'm a tiny bit angry. I went for a graphic design approach today.
Cute.
And I'm sorry, the colors aren't better, but actually the ones that look kind of like a sad pink are actually bright coral.
Coral.
You just can't tell.
Right there.
Very cool. Hello, hooded one, and welcome, and hi to everybody. Actually, we'll give a shout out in just a second. Oh, here, maybe I can
Let's
continue
go.
to
I'm
keep
feeling a little blurry.
feeling fuzzy.
Yeah, my video's a little blurry too.
There you
There
go.
we go.
That's pins, not pens. Pins.
Yes,
I got my
all the pen pins.
Speaking of coral, I got my brick can bag in. I didn't get to go to the show, but a friend delivered the goods.
They delivered. All right.
Yep. So there's some really cool. I got this cool little parts bag in here, and there's some. I don't know if you can see them. Maybe I can just pull them out. Well, it's kind of more fun to just see the parts bag though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a look and fine. But there's some coral frogs in there.
Oh, nice.
Cool, and that's
That's
a
cool.
cool gear.
And I see an egg,
Yeah.
the fried eggs, and oh, look at that! Those shields. Are
It's
nice.
like a cool version of Dirty Brickster.
Oh, Cara, I see a
Yeah.
whisk in there.
Yeah. So that was kind of fun. I was like, oh, coral frogs.
Very
Cool.
good. Very good. Well, now, by the way, everybody, now's the time to say hi out there in chat land.
Another one,
if
too.
you're doing those.
Oh,
sorts of things.
nice. Because if there's one thing that Lego enthusiasts like, it's getting Lego.
Yes. And then here was their little con kit, which is pretty cool. The convention is held at a casino, so they made a working slot machine.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
cool.
cool.
Uh-huh.
Who designed that?
It has the name on it. It's Not somebody I know. Derek Brameyer.
Oh, that name sounds really familiar.
Yep. But that's pretty impressive. I love the packaging too. Really well done.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey. Sorry, I'm a little.
It's a little.
behind the
We're
times.
looking
Okay,
at
well, while I'm
multiple
still spotlighted,
screens
I
on
can
one
show off
screen.
my Mother's Day present too.
There you go.
Yes,
Oh,
Holly,
nice.
that's awesome.
That is such a cool one.
Probably going to be building this on the show.
That's great.
If I
Happy
can get
Mother's Day.
all of this out of the way.
Let's see. Happy Mother's Day.
I remember back in the
Weeks ago.
day
I know,
you would-
yeah.
when you when you wanted to develop a Polaroid faster than having to wait for it, there was this little metal sleeve you'd put it in, and then you'd put it under your arm. It was like the official way to get them to go faster.
No, it's the flicking, which does absolutely nothing, by the way.
Oh my
Just
goodness.
gives you something to do while it develops.
Did I tell you about the camera that I found when I was in Edinburgh?
No.
What was
No,
that?
I don't. It's been a few weeks. So I don't know what I've told you guys, but I meant to take a film camera with me, but I had to pack really, really tight because I was going between Edinburgh and London, and I could only take kind of a small suitcase, so I couldn't pack any big, heavy, bulky film cameras. But I meant to take my Holga, and I forgot. And so when I landed in Edinburgh, I was like, "Oh man, I didn't bring any film cameras. What a bummer!" And so I looked to see if there happened to be any camera shops in Edinburgh, and sure enough, there was an old film camera shop, not far from downtown. So I drove out there and bought a little pocket size Zeiss medium format camera and shot a few rolls that I have yet to process. So
Oh, how fun and
Nice.
exciting! And
yeah,
you
it's
get
gonna be
that-
interesting to see if anything turned out.
You get that anticipation, unlike with digital.
Yep.
Hey, so I'm gonna
Blair's
be.
here. Hi, Blair.
What?
Yeah, he's in the
Blair's here.
Yay!
Hi, Blair. Oh my goodness, it's so good. Oh wow. And the
Yeah, hopefully-
sometimes Blair has like reshowed itself. That's so nice. It's all true again. It's all true.
Yeah, 101. I'll do a show and tell when I get the film processed. If it turns out, I'll show you guys the camera and everything. So it's very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hang on. Let me
We're
quick. I want
About to say hi to everyone.
Yeah, I
in
know
the
we're about to
chat.
say hi to everybody in the chat. So Apples is here from Europe. Hello, friend. Good to see you. Blair is here. That makes me so incredibly happy. Hi. Gergonzola is here. Hooded One, Marilyn Parmley, Minifigchick, Minifig Nick, Monica Berry, and Moto. Nice escapades this week. We've got Oliver is here. Paula Applegate. What's going? Rialgar, what's up? Rob Zaccardi and the Zaccardis, hello. Sam Harmon is here, and probably Kat
And
too,
Kat, I
expect.
bet.
And hi, good to see you. And of course, bonsoir to Wilfred and
Zarakino,
Kim,
wherever you may be.
Love. All right, very cool. Well, welcome everybody.
Holly, you look like you're juggling cups there.
I am. I'm desperate to get these things off of my table. So I'm working hard to get this sorted.
Oh, very good. Well, golly, we have some things to look at, but I
We
need
do.
a minute. I need a little minute to get myself together here. So,
Should I bring out my oil painting?
Yes, Moto.
you bring out your oil painting, yes.
I can distract the crowd with an oil painting.
Giant couch art.
That's too big.
Okay, this one is an abstract, more of a modern piece.
Oh,
Oh, very fancy.
Very strange. And then, what's really crazy is it had some provenance stuff written on the back. So I looked up the artist. I guess they were famous at one point.
Famous.
Uh,
I love it.
I can't pronounce it. Bunkare Concebo. Acrylic oil
Okay.
pasted on canvas. But yeah, kind of a cool little abstract piece.
I can't help but try and make a face or a mask out of it.
Mhm.
Always trying to make abstracts into concrete.
Good luck. I've stared at this and I still can't figure out what it would represent.
I see
There
a
you
cat.
Funny. My son also saw a cat. I think you two have a lot in common.
What?
Yeah,
I don't
I
believe
can't
it.
imagine
I,
that.
I don't understand what you
I
mean
know.
here.
I know. Unbelievable.
I know.
Holly, you're following in Moto's footsteps there with the Ziploc baggy empire.
Oh, this has been this collection's been long in the works.
Okay, so how many people have
Jeez,
this
look at that.
experience that you're sorting and suddenly you need a Ziploc baggie and you know that you have a box that has 400 of them in it, but you can't find it? Do you
I just
always
can't
know
find
where
the
the
right
baggies
size.
are?
Yeah.
Oh, I was good right to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, you always know where the baggies are?
I know where my bags
Yep.
are.
Oh, if I lose my Ziploc bags, it's yeah, we're scrambling bombers at that point.
Yeah, they're
It's
just
like
not
DEFCON
organized.
5.
At least this bin isn't. They're just piled in here, so trying to find the right size is very difficult.
Oh my goodness.
That's pretty bad. You reached a new level when you have to sort your sorting materials.
Sorting.
I need to
You
have
have to
someone
pre-
come over to sort baggies.
Yes, exactly.
And then you'll need an index to put in your index card to
Yeah. When
make
you
sure
have,
it's on the index.
when you
For
have
a
a bin
while-
of bins.
There was a while we were saving our poly bags for our friend Dan, who was making them into 3D filament. So then there was a whole other layer of bags that couldn't be used for anything except collecting and leaving the house.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay, sorry, I'm almost ready, everybody. I'm sorry, I'm kind of checked out at the moment.
Okay,
Um,
do the
Sort
three of
section.
you, do you collect boxes? Do you save your boxes or no?
Oh yeah, I throw them in the barn.
Yep, I do. Most of them, not all of them. Most of them.
How
Most
nice
of
to have
mine
a box barn.
It's not being used, so that's where all the empty boxes go.
Yeah, I mean, I
And,
collapse them. I keep the bigger, more collectible sets. I cut them
Yeah.
and collapse them, and you can store, 50 boxes in about this amount of space. So
Yeah, I don't. I just chuck the boxes, and then after 6 months, when I can't really get through there anymore, that's when I start collapsing them. And then maybe a mouse will run away.
yeah, the smaller sets I don't typically bother. Those just get recycled.
Oh no, I just meant cardboard Amazon boxes. Like the Lego set boxes. I collapse them and layer them in. And
Yeah, I think that's what he was asking.
Yeah, the ones with the printing on them and all that. I think we've saved just about every instruction set though. Like almost
we've thrown some.
There's-
We've thrown a lot of the little ones away, but I don't know. It's hard to I don't know. It's
They're
stupid.
online.
It's a stupid thing to keep, honestly.
the instruction sets.
I mean, for us, not. I mean, like
Again, for small
Yeah,
sets,
decorate the door.
it depends on the value of the set, right? Like
Yeah.
if there's not that much value in the set itself, there's really no point, because you can always get the instructions online. You probably don't even need the instructions for really, really small sets. So yeah, I get throwing some of that away, but for the larger collectible stuff, it definitely retains its value if you keep the box and the instructions.
Like the upside down or the roller coaster
Yeah,
or
totally.
all the big ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm almost there, guys. I suck. I'm so sorry. I'm really.
As long as you scan all the QR codes for your VIP points.
Right. Oh gosh, I always forget to do that. I haven't done that since that was first a thing. I just totally forgot about it.
I just don't do it because I don't like the idea of working for less than minimum wage.
Yeah, that's a good point.
'Cause no, I mean really, you're not getting paid minimum wage for the amount of time you're inputting all those codes.
I agree. It's too much work. It's not
That's
worth it
what
for me.
I was thinking about some of those complex methods of stuffing cups. like the really complex, like I'm gonna take 2x4 bricks and make a series of discs, and they're all gonna fit in the cup. By the time you're done with that, you've spent hours working on manual labor that is better done by robots.
I
well,
agree.
yeah, but I mean, if it brings you peace in the Lego store and you like being there and doing it, then that's cool. I have
That's
no problem.
true. If it's an enjoyable task, that's different. But if it feels like
Yeah,
a chore,
I saw someone, because the windows, the large container windows and translucent are on the wall, along with the 2x thin. They're hollow columns, but they shot them in clear. And I saw that someone took 1x1 studs and fitted the 1x1 studs perfectly into each blank column, and then put it in the box. And I looked at that and I was like, that is a lot of time.
Wow.
Like, that should be your mock at that point. The fact that you got that much stuff into a box.
I just realized that would be. I just thought of a really, really fun convention game of packing a cup.
Oh my gosh.
See how many people
The box, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you could. I don't know. I have to think about it.
Yeah, everybody would have to have the same collection of
Yes.
pieces, and
Yes.
whoever can fit them all or most, or
The
you know,
most,
however
right,
many.
whoever
You could
has
call it,
the least remaining parts available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
You'd advertise it online as speed cups, and then that kid would show up with the pyramid and go, and you'd be like, nope, you're in the wrong place, kid. Move along.
Well, and then there's always the controversy to tape, or not to tape.
That's
Are
right.
you going to tape the lid
Do
on?
you have to tape the lid on, or does it
Does
have to
that
fit
count?
on? Like,
I think it should have to close. I think
I
it
think
should
that's
have to
it should
close.
have to
I agree.
close.
I
No-
agree.
And a judge is permitted one squeeze on the side.
But you get extra points if you utilize the stud at the top of the cup for.
yes,
you
of
know,
course. Yes.
There's a lot of it boxes now.
The what was that? Oh yeah, the box.
Boxes now.
It's all
right?
boxes, yeah.
Well, that's why it makes it vintage. Like, it's like the vintage part. It's like the vintage party game. Like, how can you stuff the cup? I'm sorry, we have to keep the cups alive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I'll have
think
a ton of them.
actually we should like give it a couple of years. In a couple of years, it would be even more nostalgic when people haven't
Yes.
done it in a while and they're a little out of practice.
I love it.
Cup cram contest.
Yes.
I could see, and this is kind of a version of what you have, Holly, with your cup sort of wine rack of cups. But I could see doing a room divider along the lines of those 60s, 70s room dividers that's just cups and cups and cups and
That's
cups.
exactly what I have here. And it's perfectly expandable. You just buy a few more of these Calex, cubbies. Yeah.
Oh no! But
Yeah.
don't you guys realize that now that the cups have been retired,
Oh, splishy and splashy.
that means that Splishy and Splash are now an endangered species.
They are
True.
now officially vintage. They're vintage toys.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm retired.
I never knew that
retired.
splishy and splashy were two sides of the same.
No, they're not. They're separate.
There's splishy.
No, they're Splishy. Let me get Splashy.
Oh, I see. They just have different moods.
They're, I have to kind of swish around the condensation off these guys. Yeah.
Yes, Splashy's the smaller one.
He's like, what? No more Splashies?
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I think
Blast from the past.
I'm reenacting my animation.
Yeah,
There you go.
anyone that hasn't been to this show in a while has no idea what's happening.
That's it.
So
Pet
everyone
water is a
in the
deep
chat,
cut.
this is my pet water.
That is a deep cut.
This is my pet water. This is Splish. Sorry, this is Splishy and this is Splashy.
So
And
you
they're my
would
pet
think
waters.
that this is the news in Lego for the last few years, folks.
Yeah,
this is
it.
what happened.
This is why you showed
This
up
is the
today.
this is the deep investigative journalism that you came to love and adore at this live stream.
He's pretty chill.
He's very chill.
Yes. So, all right.
So actually, new
Should we look at
sets-
some things?
New sets did come out.
I
Well,
gotta-
these not so much. Well, yes,
Okay.
that, but this is more about like sets that are coming out that like we heard about in the last couple of weeks that haven't come out yet, or have maybe I think haven't come out yet, but will be coming out soon.
Flynn and I had nerd controversy this morning.
Oh wow! Ooh.
We did, controversy. We asked a question and looked it up on the internet. I don't know
Spicy.
how that's controversial.
It was all in his
creating
head.
Spicy takes.
He was having a full dialogue in his head that you knew nothing about.
I guess so.
Well, the question is, folks, what were the two towers? What were the two towers in Lord of the Rings? Because I was confused.
The tower. There's the Tower of Orthanc.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
Oh, please don't make me say
Orthanc.
the other one. I don't remember.
Bardur.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
they're different
So-
towers.
There are different towers. There's
Oh, they're
different
totally
towers.
Towers that kind of look a little bit alike.
Kind of a little point.
One's got the Eye of Sauron that kind of differentiates
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, and it
Mhm.
doesn't help that people get Sauron and Saruman confused.
That
okay.
is the worst naming.
Okay, Tolkien, you get like a 0 out of 0 for that. You do not like. Why would you name them? They're like so incredibly close together.
Yeah.
Well, he
Sorry.
was such a linguistic genius, and to call it that, and then have famous old Hollywood, actors play them in the movies.
But also,
Can't tell them
but there's probably a reason. That's the thing. I'm sure some.
There's
Tolkien-
something inverse elvish evil something had to be that way. Whatever.
Yeah,
There's a
I'm sure there's
reason.
some like common
Speaking of
Latin
Bardur,
thread between them or something.
Yes. So
Yeah.
speaking of, this just got announced.
So
Yeah.
cool.
It is pretty cool. Gotta say.
This is,
I
I
think
mean,
it's hot.
for most people are basically going to refer to this as the Eye of Sauron. So
Right. But I was just confused, and I was like, wait, didn't we already have and that's when I started asking questions.
yeah,
Like,
no,
I,
that's fair.
No.
That's an understood misunderstanding.
yeah, it's a yeah, okay. Anyway, good. So I'm not completely like a Tolkien loser.
I could bring the other one over here if you guys want to compare.
Let's do it.
Yeah, bring it.
It's so dusty. Okay, fine. It's a
Yeah,
little-
mine too. Mine's not too dusty because it fell off a shelf not too long ago and I had to rebuild it. So I dusted it off. So it's actually much better. And I was actually kind of glad because it's one that I bought secondhand and it was already assembled. So it was sort of happy to rebuild it.
There
It's a
were
fun
parts of this model, or parts of the Orthanc model, in the very first bulk buy that we ever bought. Like, we
Yep.
bought somebody's like stuff off the internet. Like, yeah,
And also, since I had it disassembled, I just went ahead and replaced the battery on the light brick too. So it's like brand new now.
Oh, cool.
well, this is pretty nice. It looks good. So it's
It
got,
is. It's so cool.
and
I
then
still love it. I still think the original, like the Tower of Orthanc, is just an incredible
it
build.
is.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
Does your light brick still work, Moto?
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Of course.
Did you
I'm
ever
trying not to-
replace the battery? Because I had to replace the battery on mine.
Well, let me check.
So here's the back, by the way.
It's very
The
similar too. I'm glad
Backside
they
of
look.
evil.
The back.
Oh no, the battery's dead.
Those are such cool minifigs. The minifigs in the Orthanc are awesome too.
Wowsy wow.
Well, and then the Orthanc has that amazing eagle, like
Mhm.
a big giant eagle, which we have one of just because it's amazing.
Hmm.
And they
I'm gonna go
managed
put
to
this
make
back.
it not entirely black.
Hooded one's is throwing down the gauntlet.
Minas Morgul.
Yes.
Okay.
See, that was the controversy. Is what I read is that when they made the movies, they decided that the two towers would be those two towers.
Gasp!
So Hooded One, you're quite right, at least with my 47-second Google search.
Okay. So where did Barad-dûr come from?
Who knows? I
That's
don't.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems strange.
Well, you would think if there's two towers, one would be evil and one would be good, right? Wouldn't you think? Not two,
necessarily.
two evil towers.
Depends on the towers, I
That
suppose.
that could go deep.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
look at
so
these
speaking
figures.
of minifigs,
Yeah, they're
Here's
so
some.
good.
You better not get too deep.
now I feel like now is that the same? Because it kind of looks like the same Frodo from one of the other sets.
What, with his eyes all white?
Really?
Yeah, because we
Hmm.
have one. We
Okay.
have one like that.
That's where he got stung by the spider, isn't it?
He should be invisible. Isn't he? Isn't
I
he?
know,
He
it should
is.
just be a floating ring. in
Isn't
the
he
air.
having a spell because he touched the ring?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
because he put it on his finger and
Yeah.
then you see the eye of Sauron.
Yeah, see, it's
Yeah.
actually snapped to his hand.
Yeah.
Yep. And I
Yep.
think Gollum is a different print as well because they're giving them the more reflective cat eyes that you first see when you first meet
Yeah.
him.
You know, I work
Yeah.
with a guy who painted Gollum.
Precious.
No, I didn't.
And then this is the rest of them.
He also did some of the orc voices. He has fun
He
stories.
he painted Gollum.
Those are great.
Uh-oh. Minas
Like-
Morgul is the entrance to Mordor. We're having a whole thing today. It's
It is.
Oh.
Minas Morgul. Oh,
Well,
okay. there
yeah,
you
because
go.
there's like Minas Tirith, right? Which is also like isn't that like a fortress or something?
Yes,
You know-
it's the one that like the fortress that spawned 1,000 mocks. Like there are so many Minas Tirith mocks.
You know, if you're
Like-
having an adventure and you meet someone along the road and their name is like Morgan, Morgana, Morgaine, Mordor, any of those, you know, they're going to be the evil one.
There always are.
Or Witch King.
My new
And
best
that
friend,
kinda-
Mordred.
Okay. Oh my goodness. All right,
Orcs.
friends. Let's see what else we got. going on here.
cool, though. Oh, that
They're good figs.
The
Yeah,
helmet's
it is
pretty
really
cool.
nice. Okay. Now
And that's the have we ever had a helmet from the Witch King before? Isn't that the Witch King? That's not Sauron, right?
Not like
not like this one, but there has been a
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
one.
Not that was
he
like
was
a
the one on the
full-
horse,
We
right?
have it somewhere.
Yeah, not the full like face mask like that. That's part of
Yeah.
the helmet. I don't think so.
It's pretty cool.
Or is that Sauron?
Amazing. Okay, so here's something, and I don't know if anybody here knows anything about this next thing.
Yeah, see, Realgar has caught on. See, I said there's some kind of like Latin undertone there. The like
Yeah,
Mordo,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Mordo.
Well, and it's
Morta.
through the Arthurian
Morta,
myths
yeah.
as well. That
Yeah.
more.
Morto.
Morgan Le Fay.
Morgan Le Fay, Morgana, whatever you want to call her, Morgos, Mordred. Yeah, they're all in there. I'm telling you.
Morbidity.
Morbidity. Yeah, it's something about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if anybody knows anything about this.
I bet you Blair does.
We should see if we can get a designer on the show.
He's
That
probably
would
the
be
man who
awesome.
knows
I know.
too
Actually,
much.
my big question to Blair was, when are you getting the media training so
Right.
that you can come back and see us, because we miss you so much.
And for those of you who haven't caught on to the subtext yet, this is Blair's design.
Yes, Blair worked on this design,
Yeah.
and it's just and actually I may have. Let me see if I have it up here.
And now we have bendy long boys. from
That's
Translucent.
great.
Yes.
So those are flexible, or they're just rigid?
No, they're just
like that.
they're just shot that way, I guess.
So I
At
know.
least that's what I thought. I mean, they look like the other ones.
I like-
That's pretty good. Jeez.
Sounds really rude if you haven't watched, if you don't get the intro.
Hey, great job.
Yeah, this is really amazing. And the thing that's so great about it is it 100% captures this scene from the movie in the best designy way, like, because it's a very chaotic scene, and they've managed to pull it off without it being confusing.
Oh,
It's just so good.
it's not yet.
Well, I love how bright the colors of the figures are compared with the monochrome, tank traps and
Hydra stuff.
It's really, and I love the snowy trees.
Yeah, the trees are great.
Yeah, have we had those ferns in white before, or is this the first time we're seeing that?
No, they've been in white.
oh, those ferns.
Okay.
Yeah, they've been in white. I don't know if
I think they're even in our lug bulk this year.
Ooh, nice.
Let me see here, because I wanted to read. There's so sorry, I'm just I was looking for something. I wanted to read Blair's note on his set that he had here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Sorry, I have it here. This is from Blair. This is Blair's like explanation, or his little blurb on Brick Set. So I worked on this set as my first project after joining the superheroes team in 2023. I did all the initial sketch models and then passed the design to Adam Grabowski, who reworked the car, and Mark John Stafford, who helped refine the overall model for final product. I was able to assist throughout the process and helped put final touches on the set, both physically and digitally. Everything from my initial concept has remained in the final design, capturing the iconic Avengers Assemble moment from the pivotal Age of Ultron film.
Awesome.
Yay!
Sounds like fun.
That's so cool. Like, oh, I feel like our little boys graduated.
Yeah. It's kind of cool to for our first set to get so many iconic figures into it. Usually if you start off with something small, it's like one kind of big hero character, and then they build the set around that. But he got like a bunch of the signature Avengers in there.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, what a great opportunity, and what a great thing to see.
Well,
Actually,
great
almost all
play
of
set and parts pack.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is an Avengers battle pack.
Yeah,
That's
you have almost the
pretty much
entire
what you get.
Avengers team here.
So good.
Yeah.
Who's missing? No one's missing, right?
Well, I guess it depends on if you count Spider-Man or not.
No, I mean at this point in the MCU, they've got all of them.
I think so.
Because Vision,
Yeah.
Vision only occurs later on, so yeah, they've got everyone. I think.
I think it is all of them. Who is missing? It feels like somebody's missing.
No Hawkeye in this.
No,
one?
Hawkeye's in there.
He's there between Black Widow and Thor.
You know what it is?
yeah,
there's
sorry.
no, there's no musical Broadway Ant-Man. That's the only thing that's missing. He's too small to see. He shrunk down to the quantum realm for this one.
Oh my goodness. Well, so what a cool thing.
He's represented by one by one round plate.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is
that's cool.
lovely.
Mhm.
Interesting.
I was really taken by this when I saw the photos. I mean, it's a nice photo, but also it's a really beautiful. It's just a really beautiful set.
It's one of those sets that I was surprised. I had to reach into the far depths of my brain to think if they'd ever done something quite like this before. Like, I know they've done chess sets, but I was kind of surprised thinking, I don't think that they have done something quite as simple and as elegant as this before, which is surprising.
Yeah, not the classic chess sets.
Yeah.
That's weird. I bought a chess set yesterday.
So how are they building upside down? Do you think this is going on axles? Like those rooks are upside down and the queen.
I just shove a bar element in there, call it a day.
Yeah, that's what I think.
It's just they're on dishes, so it's not
With a
too-
bar element
So just
running
put a
through,
bar
probably.
between the cone, right?
Yeah, probably for sturdiness, because you have to be able to pick them up and move them, and they don't want them to fall apart. So I would assume
like-
there's a bar in there.
I like the use of the trophy fig on the top to denote the royalty. That's pretty good.
Oh, for
Yeah.
the king.
Yeah.
for the
Yeah,
king.
what's the price point on this?
You know what? I'm not sure.
$637.
Oh no.
If you have to ask, you can't afford it.
We should start playing the prices right with these new sets.
Well, okay,
I'm
so
gonna say $78.
I'm gonna say
$78.99.
yeah. I'm trying to see how many pieces it is. Yeah, I'd say somewhere around 80.
I guess I could be looking it up. I was just
No.
like,
I do like the
Sorry.
look of the little minifig crowns on the edges of the board. That's cool.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good
I
point,
don't quite-
Realgar.
Yeah, I
Are
don't
those
understand
4x4?
the open corners.
$65 says Realgar, and Kara says that this will be the 11th chess set that's
Yep.
been made.
Yeah.
My favorite one is the dwarves versus trolls was a really good one. Like, that one's crazy.
I think the knights are really nicely done.
I liked that one too. Or
Yeah.
there was a chess set that they did that was like a castle. It was a castle one that was.
Hmm.
They've done a couple actually, but there's one castle
Hey,
one.
Fabby
that was
fan.
really cool.
Okay, so nice chess set. I think it's very elegant. All right. So this is
So cute.
What?
this is so cute.
It's got to be Dino.
It's the
Yeah.
baby ankylosaurus.
Oh, okay, I love that.
It's kind of ridiculously
Yeah.
cute.
It's like chunky little legs and stuff. It's really cute.
So
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, like, they're in this whole oh my goodness, see you later, you're right, it is
It's
time
late.
for that. Okay, we're gonna have to take a break from a cute dinosaur.
Yeah,
or
and
a
she's
cute
right here.
dog,
She's been grumbling for like 10
or
minutes. I should have
or
warned you.
two cute dogs. Sorry about that, everyone. And oh, he was sleeping and now he is very alert. He knows exactly what's going on. Okay. Yes, friends, that's right. It's time for Logan Cookie Time.
We should jump in there. Oh, we're waiting for the music.
Oops, sorry.
Hey, Logan, say hi to everyone. Good boy. You caught it.
No intro, huh?
There was.
Oh, was there?
Oh,
We got
look at that slobber.
you were busy
Slobber
wrangling
bubble.
her.
The what was?
The
Yeah, it
slobber.
was there.
He
At least
is
I think. I played it.
drooled
You
all
played it.
over.
Okay. Ready? Yay, Logan. Now it's time for Skittles with the weather.
Can you do it today? Huh? You can catch it? Nope. Nope.
Now without that fur over her eyes. There you go. That's so much better.
She needs a headband.
Really?
You make her
Really?
some little barrettes.
Come on. I almost threw that in your mouth.
She'd have to open the mouth.
That's true.
Oh my goodness.
Somewhere.
Okay, this
All
one
right,
she's
here's
definitely
Gable.
gonna catch.
Yep. Here we go.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Well, that has been Logan Cookie Time with Skittles.
Ooh. We have to take off a couple points on the dismount.
That was my fault. Sorry, I shouldn't have. But you weren't meant to be highlighted. Anyway, hi, we're back.
Puppies.
Looking at
Good girl.
cute animals. And we're back to the cute little baby ankylosaurus.
He
from
caught the
Jurassic
sprout.
World. He did. It's just so
Now-
cute.
Is that a pie eye or is that just the light?
No, that's,
that's
a
a-
pie cut eye. Yeah, with a little white.
Yes.
Oh, they call it Baby Bumpy.
Yes. Absolutely adorable.
Pretty
All right.
cool.
All right, let's keep moving on here. This is
So
such a nice model.
That is a
Yeah.
really good model.
So this is the
That's
18
fantastic.
plus Simba model. It's just so good. And I
That's
don't
like a-
know.
Masterclass in sculpting.
Yeah, this is giving me very like Tyler / Aaron vibes.
Mhm.
Yeah, they nailed it.
And I wouldn't be
Well-
surprised to find that one or both of them consulted on or worked on this.
Well, the big eyes are a great start, right?
Yeah, there's some more different eyes for you, Kara, with the 2 dots.
Yep.
Those are really nice.
Love it.
Yeah, really beautiful. Really, really nice work.
And Sausage Law gotta appreciate the eyebrows. So
Yeah.
Yes.
I was trying to figure out if those were a new color, but I think they've done dark. If they're dark brown, I think they've already
Is that
done
dark brown?
He looks like
I
black
think-
or dark brown.
the upper eyelids on those wheel wells, that might be a new color for those wheel
Ooh,
wells.
yeah, and that like nougat.
Mhm.
Light nougat though. Is that new? Okay.
Sorry, here I can kind of get in a little closer.
Yeah, those look like black sausages.
Really nice.
Lots of bright orange and yellow. So
The angle on the head is really nice.
Yeah, it's lovely.
yeah, they killed the.
I wonder if that's on a
Nice.
big ball hinge. Like
Looks-
that angle looks really cool.
The head.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it might be.
Yeah,
something.
and
No,
I mean,
no, it's on a turntable.
it'd have,
Oh, yeah, you can see it down there.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So
it'd have
so
to be
it's
something
parallel with the
pretty
shoulder.
strong to hold that weight of the head in place.
It's a beefy boy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Oh, the antennas! Look at the antennas.
yeah, I
Same
think
antennas.
they're in tan, which I don't think we've
Yeah.
seen before, right?
Yeah, all in like on total tan.
Yeah.
Oh, is the middle whisker a ape, a minifig ape?
Oh.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't.
extra long.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
extra
long,
Yeah.
like a rapier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. Very cool.
Cool. Great job. Way to go.
All
Good
right.
stuff. Like that one.
You what?
I said I like that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. All right, let's see. Okay, well,
So Flynn, we talked about you're not supposed to put AI generated Lego art on the show.
I guess they had to.
I'm just going to jump out there and say, I think it's really well executed with one exception, and that is the crucial smile. The smile is the central part of the Mona Lisa, and it's a line.
Well,
I'm not sure what you
do
would do otherwise, but to
Exactly.
me, that's like a make or break kind of thing, is that line smile.
I just
What do you all think?
I think they shouldn't have made this.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No,
Is that,
why do
is
you-
that a printed tile?
Yes.
Why do you keep zooming in as if it's gonna make it better? Why? No one here asked for Decker to enhance the image. You know, it's
Okay, I just want to say, and this is no insult. Like
It is well executed.
It's well executed for what it is.
Yeah.
But just a lot got lost in the translation here,
Yeah.
especially because the face really is the most compelling part of the entire piece, and it is. And it's because of the medium, but it's had to be so abstracted to come, to fit into the Lego ideal that it kind of lost a lot. I think
Yeah, this is like Oliver's right. This falls into that uncanny valley territory where
Mhm.
it's like it's never that's why I said they just shouldn't have done it, because you just can't. It's not going to feel like the source no matter what you do. So not everything needs to be Legofied.
oh. On a scale of 0 to Dirt Baka, how kind of uncanny is it?
I think
to
if
the
I
Dirt Baka?
focus just on the face, I get kind of creeped out.
Well,
Yeah,
But I love the background.
it's funny. It has a very paint by numbers quality to it
Yes.
that I appreciate.
Yes. Yeah, there is that, which I don't know. I like not everything works in this medium. Like you have to use it to its advantages. Like if you wanted to do a Picasso, like hell yeah, but trying to do something that's like a very human
But
portrait with kind of intangible qualities, like
God, this
but
one
let's
is
look at
tough.
this frame, though.
yeah, the frame's
It's
cool.
got a tough brief.
The frame's pretty
designer.
cool.
On the
The
other
frame's
hand, I mean, if you source material aside, it is a nice Lego mosaic, and I think it could have, for a younger person, maybe is a really good teaching opportunity for learning how to use the mosaic medium.
Do you think someone could make the Ghostbusters 2 painting from one of these?
Now you're talking.
Wow.
Yes.
I
Like
want
that,
to make the large Marge version that has like
Yes.
a face with eyeball.
I
Yeah, there's
just
no way
think
we
that
make this not creepy.
I don't know how the designer could have.
They couldn't have. That's why I'm saying they just shouldn't have done it. I mean, there should have been
Oh,
a
man.
conversation about like what they could achieve, and execute. Like they just shouldn't have done. I don't know why this got greenlit. They should.
Well,
have.
like the dress and the hands are well executed.
Yeah,
For having
there's-
so little information, I feel
It's
like
the most famous painting in the world. That's why they did it.
Well, yeah, of course. I understand why they did it. I am.
There's just so many other things they could have done. Like, I mean, I understand this is one of the most famous pieces of art, so I know they feel like it was like low hanging fruit. Like, obviously, we have to do the Mona Lisa because everyone knows what it is. But I think there's so many other things they could have done that would have worked better in this medium.
You know who could have
Let's
done
keep
this
going.
really well, but it would have had to be the size of the side of a barn, is Kate, the brick huntress. Could
Yeah,
have
like
nailed
that
this.
but
Yeah, it also would have
had to
been
be
like
huge.
4 times bigger. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what you would have to do. Oh, now
now on the other end of the scale,
yeah.
there's this gorgeous thing.
This works really well in Lego form.
Yeah, really, really, really beautiful.
Those
Yeah.
rose windows are just an outstanding dish.
Yeah, that's a really nice one.
And I understand that it's mostly been rebuilt now, the lead roof and everything.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
getting there.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that window
So cool.
dish. It's just beautiful.
So I guess the only thing controversial about this is, does this break Lego's policies of never making a religious building?
Well,
Yeah,
now there is that.
That's been
Because
brought
it
up
is
before.
it is a Christian cathedral.
Yep.
So does that mean we get a mosque? Does that mean we get like every flavor?
You're not wrong.
Well, they did.
Because that's the resistance, is they didn't want to do religion because then they'd be in that
Mhm.
trap of having to satisfy everything.
Yeah, they've broken a lot of their own rules though over the years.
Not the religion one. The
Really?
last time we had a church was Samsonite way back in the
Yeah, well, I
what,
just
No,
mean
am
like
I-
not the religious rules, but other like there were lots of things. They weren't going to do like rated R material. They weren't going to do like there's lots of things that they kind of had rules, and then they've got a little squishy over the years. So
Oh my
we-
gosh, everybody got all out of their heads when Stranger Things came out.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so I mean, I don't know. I mean, me personally, like,
I mean, I've been there, so I treat it more as a historical.
Well, I think that's
No.
what
It's
it
like
is.
historically
World
significant
Heritage
yeah,
building.
it's kind of a more. It seems
More of a historic monument than
it
like
seems like it crosses the line from a religious building into like architecture as art, and just like what can be done with a building. So I mean, I get it from. I mean,
yeah.
Well, they
I
did
mean,
the Taj Mahal, right?
yeah.
That's not a
exactly.
religious site. That's a mausoleum.
yeah,
Mm.
it's really. Let's see.
Well, I think it's really well executed, and somehow they managed to make something that's almost entirely tan. Not, there's so much contrast in it that doesn't get boring. I think.
Yeah, and I think when you start getting into religious stuff, there's semantics involved too. So
Yeah.
yeah, I
So
love it though, and I'm not a religious person, so I don't know who would have beef with this, except that Realgar's probably right. I'm sure this does start to, once they break that rule, everyone's going to want their church made into.
well, Oliver points out that they did the Pantheon, which is a temple, which
Yeah.
was a temple.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true as well.
All right, let's see what else we got here. This is a beauty.
Love this.
It's
I
so
want
What's
to
your
live in the
radio?
apartment that's in.
I know.
yeah.
You did. You were just younger.
Yeah, seriously, this is.
Because it does. It goes way back. I love these vintage.
I just want to get a hold of that sound brick.
Right?
Yes.
You stick your phone inside. I thought.
Yep.
Oh, I thought they actually made a sound brick for it.
No, I thought there was a
What?
pocket to put your cell phone inside.
Yeah, you put your phone in the back. There's
What's the sound brick that I was just hearing about? I thought for sure that was for this.
There is a sound brick.
Maybe. Ooh, maybe it's static.
Oh,
That'd
I
be
don't know,
cool.
Realgar. Is this Boone?
Is it?
Don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Huh.
I would not know.
Everyone says there is a sound brick in it.
Yeah. I
Well,
thought
there
was.
is. Is there?
Yeah, there's a sound brick in it, and then also you can put your phone in it.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Boone
So it's
had some
both.
part in it, says Sam. That's awesome.
Fun.
Super cool. Hooray, Boone. Nice colors too, by the
Lovely
way. Like
colors.
that
Yeah,
color
That
palette.
is so rad. Really well done.
Okay, so this is a
DWP.
gift with purchase, like kooky alien diner with the orange astronaut,
Mm-hmm.
which previously didn't the orange astronaut only come in that collectible book?
Sorry, I just got distracted by Jake's last update on the sound brick. He says there's a channel that features Boone singing.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No
god!
way.
Of course it does.
No way.
Now
Is he just pulling her leg?
Now we have to get it.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's pulling her leg.
That
Oh,
would be funny though. That would be really funny.
Yeah, Paul Applegate. It has the sounds of changing the stations.
That's funny.
That makes more sense.
Okay, so anyway, cute, but yeah, am I right about that? Wasn't this orange astronaut originally only in this collectible book thing that they had?
Yes,
Yes.
or Peach Lug. What they did is they lug bulk every part as part of
Right.
the collection, so they went up with 1 million. But yeah, it's bricks and pieces or the book. It's the only way to get it.
Nice. Whoops.
It's adorable, y'all.
Different faces too.
Yes.
And there she goes. Cara's
Nice,
got it.
Cara.
And they're still going with the three-eyed alien theme for this year.
Yes.
Uh-oh, what could this be? Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
I
Always about the shoes with you.
have to be honest and say that I was really surprised by this.
Really?
Yeah?
Why
Why?
is that?
I mean, I guess it's more because I started my Wicked journey by reading the books.
Yeah, that was my
Nice.
reaction too. I read the books first, and the books are very much not safe for work nor children.
Yeah, they're not
Hmm.
they are it's very political, very, very political.
Well, you know they're
and-
making a movie, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
I know,
okay.
I know.
It's
And,
just like
and
I'm
you know,
very get a little
the,
more
um,
sterilized.
yeah, and yeah, as you go along. And then the Broadway show itself was less on the sexy times and more on the political aspects of it.
Yep.
Rights of animals and all.
Right,
that.
and I'm sure that the movie will. I don't know whether they will or not. I shouldn't say that because I haven't seen it, but I feel like they will tone that part of it down even more.
Yep.
But I don't know because I haven't seen it yet. And I mean, so I get it on on a marketing standpoint and thing, but just as far as source material, I was a little surprised. That's all. And I mean, I understand too. It was a really, really long running Broadway show. It's been around for a really long. It's like
I've seen it
Cats
twice.
level. I've seen it once with you. Yeah. So
That's the only Broadway show I've seen, and I saw it twice.
yeah. So anywho,
I'm glad it's mini dolls.
I'm excited to see what they're going to look like, and I am always happy to have another Wicked Witch mini doll, and I love that they're doing it with mini dolls. That makes me really happy. But yeah, I just found it a strange choice of source material. That's all.
So this is just a hint. This is what we get at this point.
This is what we get at this point.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
That's what's available.
popular.
Yeah.
Up to you.
That song's gonna come around again. So anywho, there you go. That was the probably not all of, but a good portion of the things that have been coming out here. That we've heard about in the past 3 weeks.
Holly, you look.
Oh, there's also been what, 3 conventions
Since the last time we were there.
since we talked? Yeah, so there was the big one in is it Sydney, Australia?
Okay.
Convention. And then there
That
was 2
Brickvention
small.
happened a while ago because Dawn went and she came. And
No,
talked
it wasn't
about-
Brickvention. It's man, what was Billsy talking about? Anyway, he did an overview. I can't remember. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the convention.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But it was
so out of.
It was a
touch.
larger scale one, and everybody was commenting on Andrew Steele. Finally, was able to bring his stuff out, and that guy's work is absolutely mind bending.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys caught any of that or wanted to show any of it. Okay, but yeah,
No.
the Aussies are back at it. That's all I have to say. Is they have some
What is?
amazing stuff.
The Aussies.
They're
Oh,
always.
well,
Aussies.
then, hey, why don't we talk about it? Excuse me. We can talk about it next week. I'll look up some
with
pictures,
photos.
or if you have links, yeah, send me some images.
I won't be here next week. I'll be. So I just installed some pieces in a museum, and I got to go for the opening.
That's
how-
next Sunday.
How exciting!
Congrats, Moto. That's great.
Maybe Sunday. I'll have to check. I can't remember if it goes all weekend or if it's just Saturday. I'll have to check again. But yeah, I might be at a museum.
Well, if you can take some photos while you're there, share some photos with us.
Yeah, show us your stuff at the museum.
Show me what you got. Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Awesome. Well, gosh, everybody, thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us today. It was good to see you all.
New Lego stuff.
New
Yay.
Lego stuff.
Always good.
And hey, like, whoops, sorry, I'm gonna close this out. Hey, yeah, lots of cool stuff coming by. Now, I am gonna say this now. I meant to make this like spicy take earlier, and I didn't get to, but I got in a conversation with somebody the other day. I think it was Bruce, actually. I got into a conversation with my friend Bruce the other day about the climbing price levels of the sets that are made for adults, to a point where it's starting to feel like they're getting out of reach, honestly, for a lot of people.
Well, it used to be that there would be like a couple of big ones a year, so you could make that big purchase. It was more obtainable, when there were only a couple a year to save up for, that you were only buying occasionally, you could splurge. But now it's getting more difficult to know if and when that's the one that you should splurge on, if you don't know what's going to come out in another couple of months.
Right. And it's not like, and I'm not saying, like, obviously we don't all have to buy every single thing that comes out, and shouldn't, honestly, like, but it just seems like they're starting to get further and further away. I guess what I would like to say is I would like to see a wider range of priced sets for adults.
Yeah. How much was that Simba?
I'm not sure. Again,
that one was actually looking a little bit more. If that's an 18 plus, that was looking more
130.
130. I mean, not
kind of mid. That's kind
of but
yeah.
How much was
when you're saying 130 is mid? Like,
no, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a top line city set.
Yeah, like I'd love to start seeing some more adult range sets.
Well, but there was like, I guess,
$30 to $60 range.
Yeah, it depends on what you think is. It's a marketing thing, right? Because if you look at, like, if I go through and browse through, you remember that fox, like the Lego fox, like
bring that up.
That's $50. But I don't know if that's marketed to adults. It looks to me it could be marketed the exact same way as, but I don't know if that's like a creator set. So it just depends on like how they are marketing these things, I guess.
Botanicals. Someone made a comment that botanicals are very affordable, and those are targeted adults.
Yeah, that's kind of a mid-range. It's
and also
it's the icon. It's what they're calling those. The icon line is what's getting really. That's kind of like at the high end, right?
Well, I mean, okay, I guess I guess what I should say is I wish the top end wasn't so top, and it seems to keep going, seems to be going up.
But that's my point, right?
You almost sound like a Star Wars fan from 5 years ago. They were that canary in the coal mine.
It's the same thing. It's like, they've always same thing. Lego UCS and all that other stuff. It used to be they've always had these like crazy expensive sets that they come out with pretty regularly, right? Like up into the $1,000 or whatever. Like, but it's so much more saturated now. So it's not like you're buying one $300 or $400 set a year anymore. It's like now you're tempted to buy several, and now you have to kind of be like picky about it. And
everything costs more because our inflation is not
exactly
under control either.
Yeah, it's
Everything's
harder.
gone 20%. Is 20% more.
Well, and then you if you're into Disney stuff, there's the Disney tax.
Exactly.
Right? Like like the IP tax, basically. The same thing with Marvel or DC or anything IP like that is going to be, you've got the extra price on top of it. Like, I'm curious what these Wicked sets are going to be in the price range. Like, I think somebody made a point earlier, I didn't see it, is that if if they were trying to market that stuff to adults, they wouldn't have used mini dolls, which is a fair argument. So maybe those will be a little bit more in a kind of cheaper Disney set range of prices, because there are some pretty reasonable Disney cheaper sets.
UCS Emerald City.
Oh, I would so buy that. Are you kidding me?
But what if it was $400?
Nope.
Have to be pretty dang impressive.
Yeah, but if that was the thing is though, remember back in the day when there was the big Harry Potter castle, or there was the big Disneyland castle?
Well,
back when those were the kind of the big set of the year, you totally would. You absolutely would.
And we didn't even review the Harry Potter stuff. That wave that came out has prices that are going through the roof at the upper end as well.
Yeah,
but,
and that's been for a while.
That's been for a while. Yeah, just like anything IP is just going up, which is fine. I just find that there are a heck of a lot more really high end price range stuff than there used to be, and it seems like they're coming out like hot and heavy. Like they're just like expensive set after expensive set after expensive set.
It should be like with cars where you can trade in some.
I'd like to trade up, please.
I mean, they do retain their value, but even just the chore of trying to sell things again, because the market is so saturated, you have to like the trying to find the right person who wants that very specific, like there's so many Marvel sets, there's so many Disney sets, like anybody who's in the market for that is already going to have so much of that other stuff,
Yeah, I mean, if you do want to make money, you can go to Brick Economy, and believe it or not, it's Speed Champions. That's how you make a ton of money, is collect Speed Champions, hold them, retire them, then turn them over.
That is so weird.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those are reasonably priced, like you.
Well, that's why is because the percentage of
25 or $30.
Yeah, because a $5 increase in a set that small is a huge return on your investment, and they don't take up a lot of room.
CMFs too. CMFs are very valuable because they almost immediately jump up in value. In fact, they're it's almost like they're worth more than their retail price when they're available, which is kind of funny, because if you're paying $5 for a figure, if you try to buy that figure secondhand market, it's already at least 8 to 10, because
depending on the figure, but yes,
to get the one that you want, someone's already opened it, and you're paying that premium to get exactly the one you want. So those are a good value too.
Right.
And then they have so many unique parts that once they're retired, just the parts in the pack alone are worth more than you paid. Any one of those parts can be worth more than what you paid for the whole pack. So, yeah.
Oh, by the way, and sorry, this is just like jumping off because we're getting ready to go, but just jumping off. Has anybody heard about or watched, and I'm going to guess this is going to be a no. Apparently this woman put out like a 4-hour YouTube video, like explaining her experience at the failed Disney Star Wars hotel, and it's gone viral. And because,
I have a Disney fact that got dropped on me by my son, so I'll do that when you're going first.
So I just got to say, it's gone viral. One video, this is just so the internet. One video goes viral that is 4 hours long, and now there's all this discourse about how, see, people really haven't lost their attention span because they're watching this 4-hour video. I was like, it's one 4-hour video that one set of people are, first of all, probably not watching the whole thing.
They're not watching the whole thing.
Nope.
And also probably a lot of people are just like listening to it like a podcast, like, rather than like whatever.
And you better know there's someone out there who's making highlights of that video and has gotten 100,000 views.
There's like short clips.
Oh, you mean like and somebody else doing a reaction video to her reaction video of the reaction video that their cousin made, and they're getting all kinds of views off of it. But I'm just saying, like,
as long as you're sitting in a car, right, in the vertical format.
Yeah, I just it was.
Yeah, I wanna we'll see how many people sat in a theater through Killers of the Flower Moon, and then you talk to me about who still has an attention span.
Well, there's that. Well, and I'll also say this: if you have time to watch a 4-hour video about a Disney hotel experience, then you have time to read a book
Yeah.
or do a hobby.
Well, you have
Or
4 hours to go to the hotel and decide for yourself.
Except
No,
it's closed.
except for they can't. It closed.
It closed.
Okay.
So it's a moot point anyway. All that time.
and
wasted.
of course, that's why it's so popular, because she is exposing what this was like for people. She went with a friend, her and her friend. It was for 2 nights, $6,000.
Jesus.
Yep.
So of
my-
course, it being Disney's arguably biggest failure in the past many years is
Incorrect. So I wanted to give you the fact. My
Okay.
son told me that Warner Brothers has now outperformed Disney for the first year at the theaters as a studio.
Oh,
So Disney got toppled from their number 1 seat finally this year by making enough Marvel bombs and Star Wars bombs and other bombs, whereas Oppenheimer and Barbie under Warner Bros. Just killed it.
Yep. I
So
believe that.
yeah,
So-
that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
They've
it's not really a high bar anymore, which is why a bunch of people are getting laid off.
except for A23, I'll tell you, those guys are on fire.
been-
They're
Sorry,
on
you're
fire.
absolutely right. Many of the same people who have no
Yeah.
attention span are binging multiple seasons of TV shows. Like, absolutely.
probably.
You know, are
But
you still
it's,
there 12 hours later? Yes, as a matter of fact, I am.
Yeah, but it's just interesting. It's been an interesting social weird thing, but I just find it really. I just found that that and the reaction to it very humorous. So it's like,
For $6,000, I better get a real lightsaber and a baby Grogu.
I know,
A live
a
one.
live Grogu for real that like accompanies me everywhere.
That's
and
one of
talks
those little
to me.
penguin.
That's too much diapers. I'm done with
I
those.
know. I
days,
was like,
man.
that just sounds like more work.
Froggy diaper. I'm not messing with that. No way.
No, I know, and then you have to carry the giant like backpack with the eggs floating around in it.
That's right.
The real lightsaber.
Rialgar, I want the Force.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
totally want
And a lesson
For that
in
kind of money, I
bringing
want the Force.
I'm convinced the only reason we don't have real lightsabers is because someone would take one and turn it upside down and just drop it. And that'd be the end of our plan and just keep going.
Keep going down.
Rick and Morty style, just keep going forever.
Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, but before we go, it's minifig time.
Oh,
Shoot, I'm unprepared.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No one's prepared. I love it. Everyone
I got
forgot.
it.
The one time we remember to do it.
Oh, we don't know.
See
well,
what
you
we get.
guys know I can pull the default, but you never
Okay.
like seeing the default.
What? What is that? The mini Moto?
No, here comes the default.
Okay.
Back
let's
again.
see. No.
Ah.
Oh my goodness.
Stop. Just stop with it.
I warned you, and you still said, "Well, what is it?"
That's like one of the gargoyles from the Notre Dame
dramatic.
set.
Happy fan MK.
No.
This is Grogu is like 50. He's out of diapers. Pull-ups for sure.
There you go.
No, you're making it worse.
If that
Stop.
was Grogu, it would have not been the same series.
Goodness.
Oh, of course not.
Okay, who's ready? Holly or Kara?
Give me 10 more seconds.
I'm ready.
I hear building.
Yeah.
I can see.
Okay. Here's a good one. It's Merida.
Yay, Merida and her $1 million hairpiece.
Yay.
Very
Yep.
nice.
Awesome.
Love her.
Oh, curly hair.
All right, Kara, you ready?
I'm ready. So, arguably one of the best
Yeah, that's great.
hair pieces.
That's pretty
That's an
incredible.
excellent
That's from the
Don't
new
know.
CMFs, right?
Minifig bases are patterned.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, pretty.
And the weird thing about this guy is he's got this little prints on his
Chima feet,
toes.
huh?
Kind of. That's weird.
That is kind of weird. What is that? Why?
I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet.
Huh.
And he's got printing on his back. I
So
think
is that
it's
like
a robot
Yeah,
type.
it's a remote
an
control.
electrical transformer on his head?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a very, very cool
Yeah, so he's like an alien in disguise as a human. Right?
birthday hat type piece.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
the Alien Invasion line callback.
And of course, the mini green men are
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
spectacular.
Wow, she is kind of an expensive mini doll, isn't she?
Yeah, and there are
It's the hairpiece
Yeah.
that makes her expensive.
Woo. But
It's a specialty hairpiece.
probably not just put that in the cup, but I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Speaking of specialty hair pieces, we've got right here. What's that, Cara?
there are 3 mini green men in this pack.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Box. Look at that. I got a full
One
set.
of the most special of the special hair pieces.
Yay!
Marge.
Yay.
Marge
Nice.
Simpson.
Oh,
Oh, here we go.
Ooh,
That was a good
fun.
Marge.
Thank you.
I've been
Does
doing it for a long time.
All right.
There we go.
And
She has her own skirt.
I have chosen this amazing cow from Fabuland with the
yes.
Oh
really-
man, I thought that was Animal Crossing.
No, it's the original Animal Crossing.
She's
That was a
got
joke.
eyelashes and
She does.
bangs.
She does. She does.
Keep her moving.
I got a full set of the space minifigs that I haven't opened yet. Ooh.
Boxes.
This is the way to do it. Go in on a box with a friend and you'll get a full
Yeah.
set.
And see, that's where Lego is still affordable. You can buy
Seriously?
CMFs.
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
Not so much.
Interesting.
Moto, you're not a huge minifig.
No. Well, not for cost. I'm notoriously
Guy.
cheap, and that's where.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess in sheer level of plastic, it's probably not the most cost effective. But
Yeah, I mean, per
like
volume, you
can
get
get into
spend
mini
$5
things.
for that much.
Yeah.
you can get into minifigs for not that expensive as long as you don't think about it like per ounce of plastic.
That's the
Yeah.
way I think of it. I just look at his building material. I'm like, oof.
It's quality or quantity for me. That printing is worth a fortune as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
Thank God minifigs still don't come with stickers. Remember?
Oh,
those
you know,
days?
Gorgonzola, I noticed that about the couple of spots. Like Gorgonzola has missed a couple of spots when they painted his legs. It looked like he had dimpled knees. Did you see that, the little robot?
We're talking about the minifig that Kara had. It looked like metal that was.
Yeah. Do
coming-
you think she has a? It's supposed to be chipped off. It's supposed
I
to be
think it's supposed
chipped,
to be-
showing the robot underneath.
I think that
Mhm.
was my take on
Oh.
it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's the other side of his face. He's like I guess
There
the
you
little alien from
Yep.
Men in Black.
He's like a mech.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he has a door in his back.
Very nice. All right.
Right on, everyone. That is another week of the
Mhm.
Tricky Bricks Build and Chat.
That's a wrap, my friends. Thank
And-
you so much for coming and joining us. Sorry, did you have something you were going to say?
Oh, just get ready for the next 200 sets for the next episode.
Real.
See what happens. But it was awesome. Yes, Cara.
Just want to remind people that Tricky Lug meeting is this coming Saturday.
Oh, yes. There you go.
So, show up. It's the last meeting before what is it called? Brick World Chicago.
Yep.
Brick World
Yeah.
Chicago.
Hanging out, lots of fun, talking about stuff. And the building contest is build anything you want using only 2x4 bricks.
Oh.
Challenge yourself.
Challenge. All right. Well, thanks everybody so much for coming and joining us. And until next time, don't forget to stay safe. Whoops.
Whoa.
Sorry, everybody. Whoops.
See you next Sunday.
Oh, here we go. Hi. Just
Wait,
don't
what?
forget to stay safe, stay healthy, build cool stuff, support your local library, and
Mhm.
we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
Water.
Bye.
Get your water, everybody.
Bye.
Woohoo. Next Sunday.